We're doing a show within a show. Bill Burr in studio. Billy!
Hello, fellas.
Good to see you again, Bill.
What's going on?
Not much, actually. We're kind of just calling it in. We got one more show for this year. And then we'll regroup for next year.
Another guy jacking off on the camera had to be booted out of the room.
What's going on with that?
We're on Pal Talk, as you know. We got well over 100 and some odd people in this room here right now. A lot on camera. But sometimes guys will come in and, I don't know, they don't know the gist of the room. They see a couple of girls and decide it's time to pull their pants down, put the camera on their cock, and jerk off.
Jacking.
And just start jacking off.
There's about 800 listeners trying to get it up right now.
Yeah.
Going to try to...
get on here? And,
yes.
No, they will be booted. This is not a jacking. There are plenty of jacking sites you can go to on Pal Talk if that's what you're into. I'm sure Jimmy Norden, you could find his name on there on a nightly basis.
Yeah, Jim's done a little whacking in one of the rooms.
Like, I don't want anybody to know who I am. There's the appendix scar.
Fat stomach and my name. Fucking Master Reality CD near my thigh.
See some little stones in the corner of the room in the hallway.
There's celebrity photos in the
I
background.
was going to say, his wall of fame is in the background. Damn it, you got me.
Who's all those celebrities with that lesbian?
Let's go to Mississippi. We don't get calls from Mississippi
Mississippi.
often. Reno.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
What's up, Reno?
Great. Man, new listener to the XM radio, Opie and Anthony, Bill Burr, and Jimmy, you guys make me laugh all the way to work. Just wanted to tell you guys you're great.
How long have you been listening to the program?
Probably about a month.
Oh, cool, man. Tell your friends. Yeah, we got to
I
say hi to all the new listeners. A lot of people got XM for Christmas, and they're just checking out the show for the first time, so welcome aboard.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a great day.
All right, Reno. Thank you. Yeah,
We
we shouldn't even be working, but the satellite radio thing, everyone's opening up their Christmas presents. They got the XM. They're getting it hooked up, so they want to hear something live. So here we are.
You're not going to hear much live radio this week.
In general?
Yeah.
No.
A lot of people go best stuff.
There you go.
Not us.
Not us.
Troopers in here working.
I can't
for
even
the
get
people, man.
Phoning it in.
Right, phoning it in for the people.
I can't even get my apartment painted. I want to get my gay color taken out because the building won't allow any construction during this time.
won't allow it.
Won't allow it.
Hey, this is too bad. This just came in. Comedian Mitch Hedberg died accidentally in March of multiple drug toxicity, including cocaine and heroin. Eek, Spin Magazine reports, citing reports filed by the New Jersey Medical Examiner's Office. This is different because a lot of people believe that he died of a heart attack or heart failure.
Who believed that? No one in the comedy industry.
No one that
I know,
knew Mitch
This is
believed
right up
it.
there with Kid Kennedy was shot. We all know shit.
Well, that was the story they were telling everyone at the time, but it's official. It was an overdose. Cocaine and heroin.
Coke and heroin. How many people has that taken out? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
37 died in a hotel room in Livingston, New Jersey. Less than like a couple days after I met him, which was creepy. He was ready to come on our show. Gave me a big hug backstage at Caroline's. Had a great set, and we exchanged numbers, and we were going to get him on the show like that Monday or that Tuesday. And I think he died the next day, actually.
They actually quote Maureen.
Who's Maureen?
My ex-manager, and I don't know if Adam and her are still dating, but
Oh, yeah.
she's a comedy manager. Mm-hmm. It's a very lonely existence, Taryn said. Her name is Maureen Taryn. If you aren't born with manic depression, you will have it after being in this business.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's uplifting.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey, join the wonderful world of comedy.
I know.
You'll love it.
It's no punchline, you know.
You're all a bunch of creeps.
That was a realistic film.
Oh, Punchline?
Where Sally Field wins the big contest.
Of course she does.
That was the part that was realistic.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That is the part that was realistic.
Character. I'm a housewife.
That was
This
such a
fat
hack.
husband writes the jokes.
Such a hack movie, that Punchline.
It was awful.
Man.
And Tom Hanks is crying on stage, and everybody's moved. And Barry Sobel is still working. It's just fucking awful.
Barry Sobel.
Awful.
But to him.
I love the guy. We need laughers tonight. The old guy they wouldn't put in the contest. He's like, I'm not on the list. They're like, we need laughers. Like they made the old man sit in the audience.
Oh.
That's what they should. That's where Keith Robinson's at, pretty much.
Hey, Speaking of comedy, we got some audio of Club Soda Kenny doing stand-up at the Cringe Humor Show. That happened a couple weeks ago.
Good.
And I hear he killed on stage, so...
Did he?
What are you laughing at?
Club Soda Kenny.
Oh.
It's Kenny.
Why?
No,
And
I
he killed?
missed something. Yeah, he killed.
Oh, you thought I was laughing
I
at
don't
Bill's
believe
sandwich?
Yeah,
No.
I didn't know what you were... that's fine.
I just looked at it
Wow.
and mid-laugh and noticed it looks good.
Hell, all of a sudden I wouldn't take a bite. Like,
I know. What was...
like you guys fucking did so.
No, I was
No.
confused, that's all.
Hazing.
I'm sorry. Okay, so it's Club Soda Kenny at the Cringe Humor Show. Let's take a little listen here.
All right, coming to the stage is a man you'll hear on the Opie and Anthony show almost every day. Put your hands together for Mr. Club Soda Kenny.
Every day.
Every day.
I love the people that use this show as their credits.
Every day?
Hear him on the show almost every day.
There
What?
are advertisements for comedians and stuff in local papers, or you'll hear a commercial on a radio show or something,
Yeah.
and their credit is that they're regular on our show, and I don't even know the guy's name. I'm like,
That's
maybe we
pretty
had him
bad.
on like one time, like years ago.
That's your fucking credit.
I know, but it's strange.
You have
I
to
like the
exaggerate any credit you have.
Yeah,
I
any credit you read or see for a comic is so exaggerated. There's some that you see, as seen on the Tonight Show, and they mean with Carson, like it was that long ago.
You know
Guys-
what? I like the guys who they'll say this guy has written for the Tonight Show, and all it means is that he submitted jokes that they've turned down. Seriously, they just writes them in and they never use them. I wrote for the show.
Yeah.
The best example of that is Bob Gullub, who's a comic friend of ours, still says in his intro, was seen in Goodfellas.
Are you kidding?
You know Bob Gullub.
Yeah.
Here's Bob Gullub in Goodfellas. Hey, you got a phone? 2 niggas just stole my truck.
Yeah, that guy.
That's Bob Gullub. He's
In
a
the
stand-up
diner.
comic in the diner, and he
And it was on screen for what, 5 seconds? Or did he have
if you
more?
slow it down. Yeah, it was
Really?
yeah, it was just a quick one line. It was a funny line, and but that he's that in his credits.
Well, what's his name from Scarface?
Angel Salazar.
Yeah.
He had a real part, though. At least Angel had a real part in that.
Yeah,
Carlito's
but
way.
to still use it?
Good point.
He actually his character had a name.
Yeah.
That's another big one.
It's big if your
Yeah.
character
Yeah.
had a name.
Yeah,
Guy driving truck.
You're not just surly truck driver and
That's how you know you're
Spider-Man.
nobody when you're named after your job.
Yeah.
Guy who?
Guy with mop.
Worse to be guy with mop number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Second guy.
Guy who caused mess that Mop Man needed to clean up as I slink out.
Let's
Number
listen.
4.
Let's listen to Kenny.
Wow. Big intro.
Exactly.
Be
Was he
walking
still
on his
driving it
hands.
from Jersey?
You only wanted me to talk for 5 minutes, so why are you playing the music so long?
Oh, he addressed it.
Not in a very funny way.
I want to thank Patrick for inviting me down. It's the holiday season. Is everybody enjoying the show so far? Well, that'll change drastically now. In case anybody doesn't know it, I'm married. And let me tell you, I'd rather eat my own shit than be married. So my wife is always telling me I don't spend enough quality time with her. So I tied up her hands and feet and I jerked off on her nose.
I like it.
And then I pistol whipped her and fucked her in the ass.
That guy.
Normally I don't bother with my wife. I usually just jerk off on her pillow just to let her know I'm around.
All right. Hold on.
There's a theme here.
This is killing.
Yeah.
Who said killing?
I heard
Here's
Club
the-
Soda Kenny.
Here-
Club Soda Kenny did some stand-up, and I heard he killed.
Here's the review. Club Soda Kenny and One Show crony and Meet the Creeps legend stopped by the December Cringe Humor Show and proceeded to violate everyone in the audience, belting out rape and pedophile joke one after another. Kenny's performance will go down as one of the most cringeworthy sets in show history.
Cringeworthy does not mean kill.
Yes, it does. This guy's a regular on the show, and when he goes on stage, he kills.
He is not killing.
Well, let's listen further here.
It may pick up.
That's because the last time my wife said yes to me is when I proposed.
That should be a setup, Kenny.
My wife is always telling me that I'm not romantic. So to get back at her, I fucked her dog. I'm not gay or nothing. It was a female dog.
That didn't even make sense.
And I know what you're thinking. Like, I could have fucked her best friend to get even with her, but believe me, the dog was the better choice. And recently, I asked my wife to get her belly button pierced. This way, I would have someplace to hang an air freshener.
Wow. Oh, he's
Hey,
getting
you get it?
moaned.
Her cunt stinks.
How does he go home after this set?
Oh, he probably figured it wouldn't be played on the national radio show.
That's true.
It used to be safe, you know. Regular radio can't play this.
No.
Club Soda Kenny.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Kenny.
Holidays.
Hi, Kenny.
Hello, everybody.
We're in the middle of critiquing your set.
Well, I can't understand the unwarranted attention.
It sounds like you had a wild set down there.
Well, you know, it was the holiday season, so I thought I'd give everybody a treat.
Wow, you are pretty rank, pretty raw.
But, you know, overall, it wasn't bad. Like, the rape stuff went over pretty good. But once I started with the rape and the pedophile stuff, then it was downhill from there.
Yeah.
Well,
Surprising.
We got more of your stand-up, so you guys want to hear it, or?
Do I?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, hold on there, Kenny.
I want this on CD.
Before my wife, I was engaged to a girl with a wooden leg, but I broke it off.
That's clean.
And you know what else is annoying? The only time my wife stops talking is when her mother starts. But I guess I really shouldn't complain about my wife. She really is the perfect woman. I mean, what other wife would lick your asshole while you fuck her mother?
Did you hear that guy just go, oh! He recoiled.
Yeah.
And they're all giving you a chance. They want to like you.
I like how they didn't give him anything on that first mother-in-law joke.
Right.
It was like from 1955 honeymooners joke. Yeah, the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
The old battle axe came over last night.
This guy writes for Henny Youngman.
Yeah.
Next guy coming to the stage.
He sounds a little bit like Rupert Pumpkin in his... Rupert Pumpkin.
Take my wife's cunt, please.
He's got that same delivery as Rupert.
Ma!
And I know I'm a bad husband because I cheat on my wife. Like one time I met this girl and she was so horny, all she wanted to do was fuck. And then I found out her nickname was Robo-Cunt. And then last night I met this Filipino girl, but by the end of the night she wasn't Filipino, she was full of penis. I filled her belly button up with so much cum that it sank. I turned her pussy into a Snickers bar. It was packed with penis.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, Kenny.
I got flop sweat.
I like how your set has a dynamic. It has its highs and its low point. Like, you started out, people were not like laughing or applauding, but they were reacting. Right. Now you've reached that point in the dynamic where they're just not even acknowledging you're up there.
I got reaction. You know, people got to understand. Excuse me, I don't do this for a living. I just do it as a group to entertain my friends.
But and the audience isn't mic'd. Like, even on the big laughs, you can hear them in the background.
Yeah.
So there probably are some laughs that we're not hearing because the audience isn't mic'd.
All right.
There was like 100 people there.
Plus the guy, he's walking the line here. This is what happens.
Yeah.
When you take chances on
Kenny's working a little blue.
Yeah,
you know, just a little bit.
Just a tad. A little blue.
I would love to hear Club Soda Kenny do the Aristocrats joke.
This is PG-13.
His version of the Aristocrats joke.
I want to see Kenny go up and do these jokes clean. I want to see all the profanity removed.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be a very interesting set.
Let's get back to the set here.
One time I went out with this girl that worked at the International House of Pancakes, and when she got done with work, I hop on her ass. But I'm glad to see we got some good-looking chicks here tonight.
I hop?
You're a really hot chick. Uh-oh. You're so hot, I bet when you were born you burnt your mother's pussy hairs coming out. And speaking of childbirth, does the clitoris act like a speed bump when the kid is born?
That was a segue.
And she's got big
All right.
kids, too, in case you
I have
didn't
a
see
question
them.
for
He
that.
got nothing on that one.
Well, it doesn't make sense. What, is she giving birth on her head? How does that
Yeah,
work?
why? Do you know the female anatomy, Kenny?
Me?
Yeah, the clitoris doesn't. It's not in the place where a speed bump would be for a child coming out.
Yeah, the baby would bump the front of his forehead.
I don't know. It's like comedy.
Yeah, something like it, in that it is spoken.
Yes, there's a microphone involved.
How do you fix that joke? What if you had her slide down the taint and fall into the asshole?
Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Free.
Free advice.
Bring it up to the stage.
You can
He
use
wrote
that.
for Club Soda Kenny. Bill Burr, let's give him a big hand.
Let's continue here.
I like a chick that comes with standard airbags. You're really hot, too. You look like good eats. I bet you your cunt's so spreadable, it's incredible.
You know what also works, what he's doing here? Any slogan from commercials that are 25 or 30 years old. That's really going to get the crowd going. So spreadable, it's incredible. Isn't that some kind of craft product or peanut butter? What used that slogan, Club Soda?
Hey, nobody said I was like topical at current events. You know, I'm just
You're like Speedy Alka-Seltzer, lady.
Yeah, it's not nice to rape Mother Nature.
I can't believe I fucked the whole thing.
I'd like to have a cunt and a smile and keep me company.
Wait, I'm writing this all down. Hold on, I gotta write this down.
Holy shit. Oh, she's got ring around the asshole.
Time to make the goo.
See, that's the difference. You guys are funny.
I'm a rapist, he's a rapist, you're a rapist, we're all rapists. You like to be a rapist too. Oh, something from this decade, at least.
I personally love the RoboCop joke.
Yeah, the RoboCop. Oh.
God, do I wish I could remember more Nick at Night commercials right now. That's all I'm thinking of.
All I have is you sank my battleship, and I don't know how to make it dirty.
How do you fit that in?
You sank my cunt. How's that? There you go.
You would say that.
It's all yours.
Take it.
That's a freebie. Enjoy.
Spreadable, it's incredible.
Sometimes you feel like a cunt. There we go. I knew there was one in there.
Yeah, good stuff, Kenny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, let's see what happens next here.
Now he's going to be middling.
This one over here looks like my old girlfriend, Chlamydia. And she had a cunt like a catcher's mitt. One time when I was fingering her, she was complaining about my ring, and I said, honey, that's not my ring, that's my wristwatch.
All right, that's a good one.
All right, I'm giving him that one.
Do you know what makes me funny? It makes it funny is he said wristwatch.
Yeah.
Just your watch.
Wristwatch, as opposed to a pocket watch that I wear when the covered wagon comes up.
Honey, that's my timepiece.
Yeah.
I'm fucking her. I'm like, honey, that's my sundial. That's my Stonehenge.
This woman wanted to fuck. I didn't even have time to take off my spats.
Fucking a fat joke. Jesus, Anthony.
I'm fingering her at the White's Only Water Fountain.
Oh.
But Kenny's getting laughs, though. He is getting
he
laughs.
certainly is.
Yeah.
You know how many hickeys are under this ascot?
Hey, Tommy, can... Jimmy just did a spit take. Tom in Kentucky. Tom.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I got a Kenny joke for you.
Yeah.
Ho, 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 smelly pussy. Punch it out.
I'm not going to pay a lot for that pussy.
Zombie, North Carolina.
Hey, he forgot the most important one. Where's the beef?
Yeah, but you got to put it in. Oh, forget
Where's
it.
the beef curtains?
There you go.
That's funny.
There you go. All right. Let's get back to Club Soda Kenny's stand-up.
And you know what else? She had stretch marks all over her stomach. But they used to come in handy because when I'd come on her belly, they act like sperm gutters.
Oh, they've grown.
And let me ask you,
Sperm gutters, I've never heard that.
if you come on a chick's belly and she rubs it in on her tits, does that make her marriage material?
Did you ever notice?
And you know what else I got to know? Is it polite to drop a load on a chick's leg while you eat her ass? Is that polite?
Important.
Because you know my motto, haste makes paste.
What?
A bird in the hand.
You're right, I'll
is
get to
worth
it, stupid.
two in your bush.
He's like an old-timey guy.
He's a Borscht Belt comic.
I like the way he gets louder as it comes, and then punchline. It just gets really loud at the punchline.
Don't be penny wise and cunt foolish.
Anthony in Jersey.
A penny saved is a pussy burned.
Anthony in Jersey.
Hey, honey, your cunt's like a Toyota. Oh, what a feeling.
Melt in your mouth, not in your cunt.
Oh, what are the commercials? Why can't I remember? What are you writing, Stan? All right.
A stitch in time will save you behind.
Brian in Ohio. Brian?
Yeah, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a uterus?
It goes downstairs. I eat cunt hairs.
While I make a slurpity sound.
My act is stinky. It's stinky.
Leave off the last S for syphilis. That's Chester's liver from Whackbag.
My wristwatch.
You are. How old are you, Kenny?
Ancient commercial references.
That's because that's how old that joke is.
Who's got the best darn pussy in the whole wide world?
Let's go to Dr. D. Dr. D.
Speak softly and carry a big dick.
Florida. Sean, what's up?
Honey, you are finger fucking good.
Very good.
It plumps when you suck it. Kenny's cock.
Ben in Virginia. Ben.
I can't believe I ate the whole tank.
My pussy has a second name. It's M-E-Y-E-R.
Plop, plop, jizz, jizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Come on, people.
Tap, 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 tap.
Come on, 1972.
You remember?
Very
funny, Kenny.
It gets much worse.
Oh.
Yeah, we got the third part. This is the this is where it turns ugly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, hold on, man. Todd has a question. Yes, Todd. Todd?
What would you do for a Klondike cunt?
I gave it to her 7 times up the ass. The uncolon.
Randy from Staten Island.
Yo, the best part of waking up is Folgers on your cunt.
You're a little dirty, Ken. A little dirty.
And a little old.
I hope you can write real fast, because this is A material.
Yeah, it's all good stuff for you.
All good stuff.
I know. It's terrific.
This is going to be just as good as Dice's nursery rhymes. This is your thing now, Kenny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to hear more of this?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's a couple more minutes.
Drink semen first.
Let's go to Mike on Long Island.
45 malt liquor.
Mike?
Yeah, what's up?
Please don't fuck the pussy.
Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, sorry.
Crazy Kenny, his pussy's insane.
Mr. Nipple.
Van gave me one. Lego my cunto.
That's funny. Why did you give me that one?
That was fantastic.
That certainly was.
Right in front of our eyes. That was fantastic.
Time to make the jism.
Now we're starting to bomb.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, we'll go back to Kenny.
Now we know when it's time to go back.
There we go.
Time to go back to Kenny.
Kenny on stage.
You know, the other night, my dog kept me up. My dog was barking all night long until I threw a shoe at it. It was a hush puppy.
Oh!
Oh. Yeah.
You know, I didn't always have a cool job like this. One time I worked at a hospital, but I got fired for throwing the colostomy bags around like water balloons. They didn't seem to mind when I was fucking the old people and the dead people, but the colostomy bags put them over the edge. And ladies, you know what the hardest thing about wearing a colostomy bag is?
Back me up.
Finding shoes to match. But even though I got fired from the hospital, I still became a gynecologist. But I got fired from that job, too, because I got caught eating on the job.
How many times did he say job?
Yeah, nobody can call me a quitter because I got fired from every job I ever had. And, you know, I usually don't tell this, but since...
Come on. That was like the clever... That was pretty... Kenny stuck in a clever one.
Clever one. He totally threw the crowd off.
I know. They were bracing themselves.
They're like, what? It's got to be something really heinous.
Yeah.
No? Oh.
Hey, Pat from Menaki wants in. Pat?
Hey, have Mikey eat her ass. He'll eat anything.
Adam in Texas. Adam?
Hey, have you fucked the whore lately?
All right, back to Kenny's stand-up here.
Be a quitter because I got fired from every job I ever had. And, you know, I usually don't tell this, but since it's the holidays and you're a nice crowd, one time I was a production assistant on a set of porno movies, and my job was to hold up the guy's ball sack up and out of the way so the camera could get a nice close-up shot of the dick fucking the pussy.
Way to word it.
But I got fired from that job also because I kept dropping the balls out of my mouth.
Can you pause? I want to congratulate you on the most horribly worded joke ever. It actually is not a bad joke, but he actually just tells it without joke form. He just talks it through. So I would go to the job and I would hold the balls up, but that wasn't part of... Jesus, Kenny.
My job as a production assistant.
And he said up twice is to hold them up out of the way, up in front of the camera.
Up in front of the camera.
He just sort of over-explained it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold the balls up so they could see the dick.
It was like you were applying for the job again. What I did was I held the balls up, so I'm good at that there then.
He was testifying.
Yeah. Punchline.
Two Jews are meandering into a speakeasy that actually lost its liquor license, but then got it back recently. And through a string of legal actions, they wound up owning it, but then they were going to sell it.
So they're meandering.
Let's go to Matt in Jersey. Matt?
Early to bed, early to rise. Makes me want to come in your eyes.
Oh, my God. Let's go to Vegas. Clint?
It's rape and date, and I helped.
Shake and bake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Joe in
Done with that one.
the big city. Joe?
Pardon me, would you have any Jimmy to poop on?
That's actually not bad.
That's not really as bad as it came off. His delivery stunk.
Let's go back to the
I
stage.
could take out my bacon, stick it in your can.
We're going back to Kenny on stage.
So the other night I'm home watching TV, and I'm watching this movie that's got a brutal rape scene. And you know what I don't understand? Why is it every time after a chick gets raped, they always take a hot shower? What are they trying to do, wash away the memories? And is it still considered a date rape if you don't take them to a movie afterwards? And speaking of rape, you know what my fantasy is? To rape a bride. Right in a white dress and everything. I grab them around the throat with a knife, I drag him into a bathroom. I bend her over the sink. And like 10 minutes after she said, I do, she did.
Can I say I am actually offended?
Yeah. Brutal. Kenny says, love to fuck that pussy. Wow.
I'm very proud of my closing joke, though.
Yeah, the closing joke will do it.
Yeah, we're getting towards the end.
Yeah, I know. That was fun, though. Let's go back to Kenny.
Fun while it lasted.
Well, it's
Well, since you like rape jokes so much, how about a few pedophile jokes? You know, when my son was a toddler, my wife asked me to give him a bath, so I decided to bathe with him. So while we were bathing, my son asked me, he goes, Daddy, how come your penis is different than mine? And I said, son, because you don't have a boner.
Listen to the silence.
Wow.
Listen to the silence.
The sounds of silence.
I do like that old commercial he used to do though. Cunt, 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 cunt. And boy, if that bombed, was Than gonna get called out. But since it didn't, I wrote it.
Listen to the silence again.
And I said, son, because you don't have a boner. Because you know how you can make your dick look really big? You put it in a 5-year-old's hand. And of course everybody knows what you do when you're done fucking a bald pussy. You put the diaper back on.
Don't say and clapped.
One friend.
Now that I accomplished what I had to do with all the groans, I'll leave you with this. All right? You seem like a smart crowd.
Is it the slicked back?
What's the difference between a clever midget and a girl with a venereal disease? One's a cunning runt. Thank you. You've been a good crowd. Enjoy the holidays. Good night.
Do you know?
Club Soda Kenny, everybody. Show him some love.
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 Show him a rake over his head.
Why show him love? He wouldn't recognize it if it appeared. Jesus.
A little harsh there, Kenny.
Did you like my closing joke?
Yeah, I heard about, when I was a kid, Shelley Sunstein used to tell this joke on WPLJ in the morning, and me and my friend would tell each other the joke. And that was one of the jokes that I heard when I was like 15 in high school on WPLJ, a cunning runt.
Really?
Yes.
So it brought back some fun memories for you, Jimmy.
Yes.
What you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, but couldn't say running cunt.
Oh, is that it?
Oh. I didn't know there was a reverse there. Okay, that makes sense.
Let's go to Dan.
What's the difference between a clever midget and a girl with a venereal disease?
Wait.
Oh, now I get it.
We get it. We get it.
A clever midget is a smart little fella?
Yeah, one's a cunning runt, the other one has a running cunt.
No, the other one is, not has.
Thank you,
right.
Captain Obvious. Dan in Vermont.
Yeah, dude, I'll bring the jack to see if I can look him up that radio.
Is he doing a bit? Dan. Dan.
He must have been hold for a while.
Yeah.
He's gone.
No, he's like trying to smash a radio live on the show or something. And it's failing miserably. Dan. Dan.
Did you have a good Christmas, dude?
Who is he talking to?
Dan, who are you talking to?
Oh, please kill yourself
I was
on
going
the
to
air.
say, you're going to hear a gunshot in a second.
That would rock.
Dan?
Boom.
This is not Dan-tastic. We won't be ignored, Dan.
Camera with this printer, dude. It's actually pretty cool, man. You can, take a picture, dude, then fucking just print the picture out in 2 seconds.
What a dope.
He has no idea he's on, or is this a bit?
No, it's not a bit. It's too awful to be a bit, even from a bad listener.
Dan, last chance.
Yeah, you don't even need a computer, dude. You just plug this cord from the camera to the printer and take a picture,
This is like behind-the-scene Photoshop.
Yeah.
All right. Kenny, anything else you want to say?
I want to wish all the people a Happy New Year.
All right. You want to say goodbye to Canada, or should we do that? Yeah. Just a little country.
What happened? They're not going with the program?
They are. Would you like to say goodbye to Canada, or should we do it?
Up till your act, I think we were fine.
I think we were just fine. All right, Ken.
What? You can't blame me for their country. All right, goodbye, thank you, and I'll talk to you about our New Year's plans in Philly at the Tower Theater.
With Jim Norton. Yes, we're all going down there. So, all right, Kenny.
Make sure everybody gets the tickets. All right, thanks, fellas.
Bye, Dal.
Have a nice day anyway.
All right.
All right, bye.
90% of that was a really good bit.
Man, he is just... That is beyond anything
And they were enjoying him up to that point. They were actually enjoying him, and then he was like, they're like,
Yeah.
I think when he did his so-called rape joke, when he just described a rape.
Yeah,
rather than having like some sort of punchline.
Any kind of punchline or humor to it or irony or anything, but just a description of a horror.
Rape's a tough one to sell in comedy, but it can be if you do it right, if you sell it right, if the joke is good. But like when you just describe it and then go at the end.
Yeah, that's not quite it. What a twisted...
Your tag is, so that's what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really good.
Twisted fuck he is, man.
All right, well, we'll step aside, regroup.
I got a tinkalope.
I know. Bill Burns Studio, we promoting anything today, Bill?
I'm going to be at Caroline's, January 5th through the 8th.
Look at that.
Where are you New Year's Eve, sweetie?
Oh, Jesus, Jim. I'm in Livonia, Michigan.
Livonia,
Michigan.
That sounds like a black girl's name.
At a little club, at a little club called Kickers.
Kickers in Livonia, Michigan.
A dance club next to it. It's one of those deals. You ever get like called in like August for a gig like 12 months down the road?
Yep.
Yeah, it's good money. Fuck it, I'll do it. And then all of a sudden December comes along. Like, am I?
What am I doing?
Am I in Greater Detroit?
Bill, is it $1 million a night?
No.
Kickers.
Kickers.
It might be a great gig,
And
though.
what night is that?
He's such an ass.
What night is that?
What is? Oh, 29th, 30th, 31st.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve is what I was going
Yeah.
for.
You're going to be in Livonia?
Kickers.
Livonia, Michigan.
New Year's Eve? Really?
Yeah. See, a lot of guys go for, like, theaters, or they go for an A room, but not me. I keep it real. I keep it gully.
What's sadder is that there are people that actually live there that have to spend New Year's Eve there.
You can leave.
You're at least making money.
Yes.
Oh, this is pathetic. You guys are like some of the meanest people on the planet, and like this gig is so bad, you're actually trying to find something positive about it.
I'm trying.
But no, I've done enough gigs where I know it's a gig. It's money, man. It's like I'll work any club. Like if the money is right, who cares? But
Buy yourself a new wristwatch.
yeah, buy yourself a new wristwatch, something like that. My wife loves that car. But somebody has to say to his wife, "Look, honey, we can't spend that money, or I'm not going to be able to get tickets for Kickers."
Right.
They're the problem. You're doing the right thing doing the gig.
What are you doing on New Year's Eve? Kickers. Oh, you're doing the Kickers? Because we're going to Kickers, too. That's like all the talk of Livonia.
Kickers is the place.
It is.
In Livonia, Michigan.
Wow. All right.
I guess it's the guy who owns it used to be a kicker in the NFL. So what he did
He had or he was an abusive spouse. What happened to black in her eye? Yeah, it closed.
Lives in Livonia. Let's see what Livonia's all about.
All right.
It's a national talk show. We got people listening all over the joint. Eric in Livonia, Michigan. What's up?
What's up, guys? Happy birthday, little Jimmy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Will you be going to see Bill Burr at Kickers in Livonia?
Hell no, I wouldn't be caught dead there either.
What is Livonia like?
It's just a suburb of Detroit. I mean, it's your typical suburb.
Yeah, but Detroit isn't really your typical city. Is it safe?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's only maybe 5 or 6 murders every week.
Can you still see Snake Plissken walking down the...
All right, Eric. Thank you for helping us out with Livonia.
The guy has not enlightened us at all.
With that, we should cut our losses, go to break. We'll continue with Bill Burr and Jim Norton and the rest, okay?
Right.
We got Howard Stern talking about the #1 satellite radio provider here, XM Satellite Radio. Bill Burr in studio. He's playing Livonia, Michigan, starting tomorrow, I guess.
Why tomorrow?
Well, this guy Patrick in Detroit, he's a little He's a little pissed off, I think. Patrick?
Yo.
What do you got?
Hey, Bill Burr better needs to get a hold of his agent or something because Kickers is taking reservations for an 8 o'clock show for him tonight. They got him on their website starting there tonight and playing through New Year's Eve.
Well, he was originally scheduled, but then he's like, fuck that, I'm not going out. It was a contract dispute.
Right.
I'm kidding, of course.
Enjoy staring at the wall.
That's a great fucking joke.
No, that's for real, man. I'm on the website right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hawk, why don't you jump on that website? Get off the wrestling site.
KickersComplex.com.
Hold on, let me look. Fucking Eric's doing this. Get it up.
All right, is it advertising?
No, I'm not. I better not be.
December 28th through the 31st. I called him yesterday and booked a fucking table for you tonight at 8 o'clock. You better get on a plane soon.
Or else what?
I don't know. Or else I'll have to wait till Friday.
Wait a minute.
Wait, you're starting to think you might have to be there?
It's not like I haven't done this before.
Oh, no.
It'd be hilarious if I'm supposed to be in like a fucking airport terminal right now.
We're trying to find out for you.
Wednesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. It does say...
Wednesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. show times.
31.
You got an 8 o'clock show
Get
tonight.
the fuck out of here.
Oh, my God.
28
Kickers
through
in
31.
Livonia, Michigan. Can you please call us tomorrow morning from Livonia, Michigan?
Or how about
Tomorrow morning, I got to make a call right now.
How about
He's got to
4
go
o'clock?
right
What
now.
if I have a flight? Maybe I have a flight. Do I have a flight in the afternoon?
Probably.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Whatever.
Hey, listen,
How do you
guys.
not-
I
how do you
had a
not
great
know
time.
this?
Thanks for...
What are you saying? The flights to Livonia? Believe me, Bill, there's plenty available. No one's going to say the flights to Livonia are
We
sold
can
out.
get one of our trucker friends to just, pick you up and get you up there.
I'll drop y'all.
I'll drop y'all.
Oh, you're pitching O&A bits the whole way out there? I got a friend of mine.
You was goddamn funny that time you was doing that thing on the show. What was that thing?
The whole drive to Livonia.
Hey, Patrick.
So, you like gangster fag?
Patrick, I think you're on something because Bill's panicking a little bit.
Yeah, well.
He's going to go make a phone call.
I know. They got a 2-for-1 ticket, too, so it's $8 to see him tonight. 2 for 1.
You got
a 2-for-1 ticket.
You got 10 hours to get there.
You're fine, Bill.
Me and my friend are paying $4 each to come see you tonight. So you better get there, man.
2-for-1
and you
ticket.
better be good. I want my $4.
No.
That you can print out and clip.
That's trick advertising.
Do you see it? It's right there on the page. Right?
Wednesday or Thursday, 8 p.m., 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's 2-for-1 Wednesday because I'm not going to be there.
Bill's 28 through 31. It does say 28 through 31 on the calendar. Show Bill the calendar so he doesn't think...
That would be 4 days.
28 through 31. Today's the...
And my entire infrastructure is on vacation.
Oh, my God.
All right, Patrick.
Hey, and Bill, don't worry. Livonia is extremely Caucasian like you. You'll be safe.
What airline do you
guys
fly?
are the scary ones.
What airline?
Huh?
Why don't you check? Make sure you don't have a flight.
Dude, I don't know any, the mere fact that I'm here and I should be on a plane should let you know I don't know when I'm flying.
Hey, we got a trucker, Lance. Lance will get you there. Lance?
Yeah, this is, I'm going to Livonia there. I give him a ride. He might have to grease up a little bit, but I can get him in there.
He's in big trouble, Lance.
All right.
We don't use a heavy board like you, Lance.
Alabama trucker, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Bill Burr is coming to fucking Alabama, and I scheduled this all be home, and I can't wait to see him at the Stardome. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Well, when is Bill coming to Alabama? You might want to let Bill know, because I'm sure he doesn't have a flight
Not
booked.
a clue.
It's this February the 9th. And Jimmy Norton, you need to bring your little faggot ass down there, because I want to see you, too.
Well, sir, hurtful talk like that isn't going to get me booked.
It's the exact thing that's going to keep me up.
He's just giving you some hot tub talk.
Hot tub talk.
Stage and give you a little hug.
All right. And now someone's saying there's a snowstorm coming, so you better hurry and get the hell out of New York.
No, that's great. That'll be my
Woody
excuse.
in Detroit.
Hey, there's a big snowstorm on its way into Detroit right now.
Oh, shit. That means I can't go?
No, I'm sure if you show up by 5 o'clock, you can get out there, no problem. The airport's right by Livonia anyway.
So then there's really no urgency here.
I'm impressed by all the Michigan
Well,
listeners, actually. All right, let's go to Greg in Tennessee. Greg?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, man, I got my XM radio about a month ago.
Yeah.
And, man, I haven't changed this station since I installed this thing. And
Oh.
I think you guys kick ass.
All right on, man. Thank you.
I listen to you every day, listen to the replays every night.
Oh, yeah? You do?
Yeah, yeah. And just for saying, for everybody who got their XM radio for Christmas, just so they could wait on Little Howard Stern,
Yeah.
they can take their radio and shove it up their ass sideways.
Yeah, I suppose you enjoy the show, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have a lot of laughs?
Do ya?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Greg.
I was expecting a really bad. That was really surprising. Sometimes you can tell by the time. Nice. Whenever a call starts out like that, it's never a good call. I've had my, oh, shit.
All right.
But he was a good
Got to say hi
listener.
to everyone that got the XM for Christmas. They're checking us out for the first time.
Hi.
Hey, pop culture, and you're going to go make a phone call?
Find out.
Bill Burr is going to find out if he has to get on a plane. Yeah, we should do it on the air, actually.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Why not? Get the phone number. We'll do it on the air. Okay, everyone's, excuse me, everyone's doing their year in review crap.
Yep.
Pop culture 2005 in review.
All right.
Why don't we take a listen to this and stop when we have to.
In 2005, the iPod Nano and the Xbox 360 were the hot sellers.
What about satellite radio? That was one of the hot sellers.
Well, she doesn't know. She's dumb.
In my stupid little circle, man, I can't tell you how many satellite radios were bought. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Maybe she's involved with a company that has an interest in satellite radio not succeeding.
Britney Spears had a baby.
Remember when she was merely a cheerleader that you would sleep with?
Michael Jackson arrived to court fashionably late.
Showing up in his pajama pants. I mean, Michael Jackson.
Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, was the top-grossing film of the year, and everybody was talking about Brokeback Mountain.
It's about love that... It's a year in review, and they're saying everybody was talking about this movie. Yeah, for maybe the last couple days.
Yeah, and no one has thought of Revenge of the Sith in 8 months.
No.
I can't even say that word. Sith. Revenge of the Jewish boy. Oh, that's Seth. Revenge of the Sith. There's Sith. Revenge.
That's why these year in review things are ridiculous.
Right.
By the way, newsflash.
Yes.
If Steve Martin dies the day the Pink Panther comes out, I'm going to laugh. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh.
So will
God.
I, Jimmy. So will I.
That fucking disgrace.
Some movies should not be remade.
Why would you do that?
Especially comedies, because there's some movies that are worth remaking because the technology got better, blah, blah, blah. But comedies, never. That In-Laws movie was on again. What the fuck were they thinking with Michael Douglas's remake?
And he did it with Beyonce. Stop with the black chicks to try to get your audience and their audience.
Yeah, it's a crossover, man.
Oh, he's
going to work.
Awful.
The Longest Yard, why? Why?
I don't get it.
Just rent the original.
I don't get it.
So before the movie started yesterday at the theater, the movie theater, they had a little thing on keeping your cell phone off, and it was Steve Martin as Inspector Clouseau.
Oh, okay.
It was so bad. I couldn't even watch it.
Well, the cell phone was ringing. It was pretty funny, though, because his cell phone's, like, ringing in his pocket a lot.
Yeah, and he was doing Inspector Clouseau, which him doing Inspector Clouseau is his wild and crazy guy voice from SNL.
Oh, I didn't hear him talk.
Oh, yeah, he talked. Oh, yeah. And it was the exact voice of two wild and crazy guys. Ugh.
What a fucking ass.
Horrid.
Peter Sellers, when he is doing the parallel buzz, and he's on the fucking parallel bars, and he jumps off and he falls down a flight of steps, you're not going to do anything that funny.
Yeah.
That was what he did.
And those movies hold up, too. Just rent the originals.
Yeah.
You're so right, Jimmy. I'm so glad The Honeymooners bombed as bad as it did, because then we don't have to sit through any more. Because if that movie did well, they excuse me, ma'am.
You all right?
If that movie did well, they would have thrown a bunch of those at us.
People are laughing because they're able to watch Bill Burr through the glass talking on his phone on camera.
The Pal Talk is going to take over the world.
Yeah,
in the
Pal
new
Talk.
year.
People get an insight to the show that's a little different than just listening to it, because they're commenting. They go, "Holy shit, Bill Burr is on the phone outside the glass talking."
Yeah, this is real.
Dude, I'm totally fucked right now because stupid Jason Steinberg is in. I'm calling him stupid. I don't know where my fucking gig is. He's out of the country.
Out of the country.
And Booker's not answering. So what do I do now? I call the club.
I would
call
the
club.
club, then call the what airline might you fly.
We're looking at a calendar right now, and it definitely says that it's you.
Oh,
but again,
it has Bill Burr blocked off from 28 through the 31st.
Yeah, but it's only like an hour-and-a-half flight, so I would think that he would book me on an afternoon flight, right?
So you think you might just have a flight waiting for you?
Well, where would you? How would you know about your flight info? Normally an email or something? How normally would you find out?
Livonia?
Even if it's tomorrow, how do you know it?
Where do you fly?
It's
into
right-
Detroit,
no,
and then you drive to Livonia?
Yeah.
They actually just open
It's
the
a
door and you
suburb. It's
jump.
like yeah, give me some Opie and Anthony bumper stickers.
Yeah.
I'll toss them out as
Well,
I'm
Bill, if you got to go
fucking
tomorrow,
floating
how
through
would you normally find out your flight? Like, 'cause they're not there anymore, so would you normally just check
Jim,
your
I'm
email?
not an organized person.
Okay.
I think it's
I
somewhere,
didn't know that about you.
somewhere within. Dude, I'm a comedian.
I'm learning about Bill. I actually know him for many years. I would have thought that
Ben
this
loves
was,
when things go wrong.
He
too.
just that's
Vote
what.
for anybody but him.
This is so not helpful.
This
This
is
is not
the
helpful.
club? Yeah,
You're like,
can-
fuck,
can,
where am I going?
I'm really
Is that
surprised no
Joe?
one has,
Not Joey's.
no one has
no,
turned around and just punched Ben in the
Kickers.
face because he'll laugh openly at your demise.
He really
Kickers.
does.
Not that demise was the right word there, but I think you got the point.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's not a demise, really. It's just a...
I would check airlines. Call a couple.
Oh, wait.
airlines.
Ellen DeGeneres is dancing on TV.
That's
I feel
hilarious.
better
Oh!
now. I feel better now.
There she goes.
Look at the guys. They're all dancing. They just love her.
Oh, wow. That's got to be so much fun to be there.
You know
while
what I want-
she
you know who I wanna
dances.
see
Wait, this
dancing?
might be the one where my sister's dancing. I'll tell you in a second. She went to one of these tapings.
Groucho Marx.
I'm embarrassed that she was dancing.
Why don't you have one of your listeners somehow get into
I
the
know.
studio
This
audience?
ain't the one.
Wouldn't it be great?
I want to see an
Dry
Arab
humper.
with a winter coat indoors dancing and putting his hands in his pockets. So you know something awful, and then when she dances in front of him, he doesn't blow himself up. He just jerks off on her.
All right, let's get back to the pop culture
Felt
of
that one ready to
2005.
bomb.
You know when she dies, they're going to be like, she always loved to dance.
She's such a good dancer.
She hates it, though.
They're like,
She tried to stop it, and they would not let her stop
she's
it.
Ellen. She can do what she wants. She could stop it if she wants.
Why did you change the channel, Iraq?
You didn't think they were done.
Okay.
This is your favorite. I bet you dance alone in the fucking apartment. when you're
Everyone
watching
is
this.
dancing with her.
Oh, the
Yeah.
cameraman.
The camera
you know
guy.
they hate it. You know they hate
Oh.
it.
Wow.
All right, back to the audio. Ugh.
You ever dance like that when you pretend you're on a fucking balcony shooting innocent Holocaust victims? Fucking hairdo.
Other than you.
We back in his hair, you
Yeah,
think?
he's doing the old ring around the tub. I'll kill you for it dance.
I noticed he's greasing it down, trying to, like,
A
just...
little bit.
Just,
It'd be great if she rolled off the back of the chair and right through that
Yes,
window.
Ben.
We called the club, and they don't know if Phil's playing there tonight either.
How do they not know?
That's
Kickers?
We just called, yes.
They don't know? Good. They don't know. I don't know. That's not my fucking fault. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. I'm relaxed now.
Yeah, he's sitting back. All right, let's get back to this audio. Pop Culture
Janitor.
2005, the year in review. We're in the middle of this.
It's about love that can't be fulfilled.
Cowboys who secretly want to get in each other's pants.
The must-have pet this year? A puggle. That's what you get when you mix a pug and a beagle.
If there can be a puggle, then why can't there be a Brangelina?
In Hollywood, Brangelina was born after Brad dumped Jen.
When the year started, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were still married.
We thought that they would last for a while, and then here comes Angelina Jolie.
I hope 2006 is the year to get rid of that style of doing
That
TV
fucking
shows.
3-second in and out clip show shit is atrocious. I've done a couple too.
It was a great idea. Even we did one. That's how watered
Do you ever
down
know
that shit is.
what rung in show business are you? Like, what are you between? You know, a mime and a comedian?
Yeah. Big Apple Circus clown and
John Wayne Gacy's version of it. Fucking, we were at the cellar last night, and I saw Patrice on one of those. I mean, we've all done them, though, so I can't shit on him because I've done them, too. They're atrocious. Because they never use the funny shit you say. They never use the brutal stuff. It's always the cutesy. Do the impression of it. That Richard Pryor, I ain't dead yet, motherfucker, special they did on Comedy Central, I wanted to throw up.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw up.
They just did the same thing. Grabbed the cutesy clips.
Everybody doing mud bones. Fucking, just awful.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that yet.
You believe me. Thank God. Clip shows.
Yeah, it's done.
Brutal hacks who shouldn't even be talking about Jeff Foxworthy if he died.
Fucking just terrible.
You know, I remember watching Richard Pryor back when... Shut up.
Well, they had Collins
You're not even
on,
worthy.
They had, Juan and I guess Mooney. I think that's
they
good
did,
acts,
okay.
but it was just awful. Comedy Central edited it very poorly.
Right. All right, let's
Did
get back
Mooney
to
blame the white man for his death in any way, shape, or form?
nigga, please, white people. Pop culture review. Let's get back to this.
All you need is a little drink.
And that
Jimmy does impressions, man. That's
It's a dead-on Paul Mooney.
I saw that nigga. I knew the motherfucker didn't do it. The Chardonnay.
Oh, you know what? We're not going to go back to that.
No.
Thank you, Than.
What'd you bring, Than?
What
Than
did
brings a
Than
lot of good
do?
stuff to the
This might
table.
be fantastic. We'll have to.
It's got to be
we'll
fantastic.
have to listen
Yeah.
and see.
Boy, little water, boy.
It's the Pink Panther trailer audio.
Oh, wow.
The crime of the century has been committed.
Yes, this film.
And only one man can solve it.
Officer Jacques Cluzeux, gendarme, third class.
That had to help. He's got a partner.
Without warning, I will attack you. In this way, I will
Hugh
keep you
Grant?
vigilant and alert.
Good one.
Thank you.
He's got a
I bet
clue.
it's funny.
He was just found dead. Was it fatal?
Yes.
How fatal? Completely.
Steve Martin. Kevin Kline.
I see you have one of these collapsible pointers. You just snap it in and...
And Beyonce Knowles.
Here she is.
Newspapers! The Pink Panther.
You know what, Steve? You stink. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
Hallelujah.
What's the matter? They couldn't get a fatter, saucy black girl? Enough already. The Queen Latifah. We get it. You're the goofy white guy, the older gentleman. He makes me sick. He used to be so funny, too.
Yeah.
His stand-up was actually innovative. You know, arrow through the head. He's a nut, this one.
But it was innovative because he was the first to do that.
I agree. He was funny at
and
times.
then it became hacky after that.
Cat handcuffs.
King Tut.
No, are you kidding me? Today, if you went on stage with an arrow through
That's
your head
what
and
I'm
a
saying.
banjo,
Right.
yeah,
People
you'd
would-
be immediately a comic genius.
Oh, my God. They would kill you. They would fucking kill you.
He was winning Oscars.
Yeah.
You watched the little short films.
He did some funny movies. I mean, he really fun. He did some of the fucking The Jerk, Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Roxanne. He was great.
Planes, trains, automobiles.
How great was he on SNL? He was always hilarious. But this was a
then
fucking disgrace.
Crossed over.
Yeah.
All right.
And even that other one. What's that movie
Bringing
he's in
Down the
now?
House.
What's
fucking Cheaper by the dozen.
Yeah. Cheaper by the dozen 2.
How much for your dignity, Steve?
I have that on DVD. I own that.
Oh, wow.
Cheaper by the dozen.
I'll
Was
be
it
over
good?
watching that.
Just once a year, I have to take it off the shelf.
Yeah. I'll watch it tonight when you're not at Kicks or Kickers.
Kickers or...
How about Cheaper by the Fives, starring Andrea Yates?
No, that's a movie you got to see.
I am the Pink Panther.
Are you?
Yeah, really? Are you, Steve? Why don't you just fucking... Why don't you remake Being There, too? Why don't you steal that? Why don't you steal that?
You are suspected of drowning your babies? Did you drown your babies?
I say 5 pillows without head imprints in them.
I will need the testimony of the weeping grandmother.
Mrs. Smith, your van was found in reverse.
Your children were strapped in the baby seats as it rolled backwards into the lake. Into the lake? That's what I said, the lake.
Because you're trying to be Russian all of a sudden.
Mr. Steinberg, a little Lisa was a
All right.
chained to the radiator.
I'm looking for a little Connor Peterson.
He had a little baseball hat and his head was detached from his body.
Is it true you took a boat out and dumped your pregnant wife into the water?
The cowboy hat was found with the note. Why does she sound German? It's that fucking hairdo, Eric. It's rubbing off on my impressions.
We found her little 6 shoot hairs next to her little strangled body.
Oh, he should fucking be decapitated. He should be decapitated.
Speaking of decapitation, little Adam Walsh.
Oh, I didn't want to see the name.
Of course you did. What do you think, he's listening? With our luck, yes.
I wonder how Blake Edwards feels about this fucking thievery.
Is he dead?
Oh.
Is he?
Then I don't know.
He's got to be.
Is he?
Yeah, I guess he
I haven't heard his name associated with this.
All of a sudden,
thing.
I'm obsessed with Blake Edwards. I don't even know if he's alive anymore.
All right, let's get back to the audio.
Kind
Pop
of killed
culture.
the whole momentum of
It
that.
really did. Who is it? Blake?
Thank God.
That's why we move on. We got all sorts of things to move
Doesn't
on
he have a
to.
show on XM? Blake Edwards? No.
Pop culture in review.
He's a kicker.
And that's just what she did. Jessica Simpson walked out on Nick Lachey.
I was really shocked that Nick and Jessica broke up because they seem to have the right relationship.
Really?
Jessica was the flower, Nick was the gardener.
But the news of celebrity romances wasn't all bad in 2005.
Does every
Demi and
clip
Ashton
show have to have the fucking faggot insider?
Yeah.
Every clip show
Knows everything.
has the faggoty designer, hairdresser.
And Michael Ian Black.
He's in every one.
Every single
one.
yeah.
And has yet to say anything remotely funny. He just says sentences and then just kind of...
And they put him on every single one of these
And
shows.
all of a sudden, she left him. And there was a good year for that type of genre.
You have to
of celebrity romances wasn't all bad in 2005. Demi and Ashton tied the knot.
I still don't believe Demi and Ashton Kutcher.
After all these years of dating, no one ever thought it would work out.
Demi and Ashton is so clearly a photo op.
Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes are having a baby. While Tom was hanging all over his Katie, he was jumping all over our Matt.
Oh, Matt. You don't even... You're glib.
Oh, you should have blasted him right in the face.
Hanging and jumping, kind of like, because they're both physical things you do.
Right. Yeah. So that was wonderful.
Oh, the phone's ringing while I'm on the radio.
Oh boy.
Hello. Hi, Esty. Can I call you back? I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
Esty!
Opie says hello, Esty. Okay, Bill Burr says he doesn't need the club anymore. I'll call you back. I'm only here for like 1 or 2 days.
This is totally
Now it's all about Jimmy.
It's Esty from the Comedy
I
Cellar.
wish somebody at Kickers would call me.
Yeah. Where the hell is the manager at Kickers?
Esty's
I love her. I
she's
told her I'm
great.
on the air, and she's like, I just have to know if you're here next week. That's Esty.
She always hooks me up when I go down
the
there.
greatest.
Comedy Cellar is a great, great comedy club here in Manhattan. If
Oh.
you're visiting New York, check it out because it's the home club for all these guys when they're trying out their stuff before they hit the road.
Yeah, and anytime Seinfeld or Chris Rock goes on there,
You never know who's going to walk on stage and do a few minutes. It's great. Anyway,
A lot of controversy on the instant feedback and the Pal Talk.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tony P. from Ohio. Jesus Christ, give a motherfucker 5 minutes to figure out Pal Talk before banning him from the room. I'm hearing a few people getting a little power crazy now in Pal Talk, and they're kicking and banning some people from the room. I don't know what Tony P. did.
I think the
to
only
deserve
thing
this.
you should be banned for is pulling out your cock.
Pulling out your cock.
Well, now let's not jump to conclusions, Ope. There might
I
be a
don't-
reason for it.
I don't know this Tony P. I don't know what he does.
Tell him you don't want to see his cock. He won't show it, believe me. Hey, you know who they should ban from making movies? Steve M.
Right. Steve M. has a problem. You know what would be great for me to do? Tony P. I'm banning him from instant feedback
him.
for complaining about Pal Talk.
That's right.
And we're sending someone over to your house to take your XM away from
That's
you.
right.
Right in front of your eyes.
Flush it down the toilet.
And we're going to fuck your girlfriend and ban you from her vagina.
I don't know why he was banned.
All right, we got a little more pop culture. The year in review.
Hollywood's young actresses seem to all be shrinking.
There was Nicole Richie, Lindsay Lohan, Hilary Duff.
And we just...
What did she say?
Yeah, what did she add to
She
that?
listed people.
Nothing.
Typical dumb broad. Nothing funny.
She listed people.
There was this one, that one, this one, that one. How come I can't get on stage? How come the same men are funnier than we are?
And we just couldn't take our eyes off Bobby and Whitney.
Nothing can stop Bobby and Whitney. And their show was alternately beautiful and then amazingly embarrassing.
Oh, my stomach.
When you mix...
Can I point something out?
Yeah.
Fuckhead trying to sound smart. You say alternately beautiful and amazing. You don't have to say alternately this. You understand? He said alternately and then didn't give two alternate things.
An alternate.
Yeah. The man's a boob. Alternately a faggot.
When you mix
Good example.
crazy people, crack, and fun, you're going to be together forever.
You can sum up this year's
He's a
music
hoot.
in 3 simple
Oh,
words.
yeah.
Mariah, Madonna, and Kanye.
Mariah, Vidania.
Although many tried to write Mariah Carey off,
I did not think that Mariah could come back. I thought she was too crazy.
she made a big comeback this year.
I mean, you don't get much touching feet.
What the fuck? What?
This is just nonsense.
This is
babble.
nothing.
He didn't think she could come back because she's too
nutty.
Crazy?
I did not think. He starts everything real slow.
Yeah.
like something amazing is going to come out, and then nothing happens.
It's just Drek.
Nothing.
I had no idea.
Crazy sells
that
records.
Tommy Lee got another tattoo.
Yeah, right.
Who wants to shoot themselves editing this? Like, who is the poor motherfucker that has to sit there making shit and edit this crap together?
Anything
on
mean
a
you
deadline?
say, they take out. Anything mean you could.
Yeah.
These could be fun
Yeah.
to do if you could destroy the celebrities. I've done
Yeah.
a few. You just smash them. You know, whatever tragedy they had, whatever drunk driving ticket they got, you fucking make fun of.
Yeah.
Right out. They'll put the fucking gay designer going, and the hair was messy.
You know what we should do? We should take one of these exact shows, cut out all the comedians they use, and re-edit it with our guys.
I love it.
How funny would that be?
That's kind of like the bit that I was thinking of with fucking our New Year's resolutions.
No, it wasn't. It was nothing like
I
it.
like the fucking-
Your idea is stupid.
Well, now that Bill Burr's here, I'm ready to give my New Year's resolution.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is that?
I don't know. He probably doesn't really have one. Let's move on. Back to the clips.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear
don't
it.
want to lose clip momentum.
I don't want to be.
Let's
kept
go
in the
back.
dark. It's going to affect my comedy for the rest of the show.
Let's go back to the clips.
I feel left out.
No, I'm sure it's nothing important. I mean, whatever it was, we can get right back to the clips.
Jimmy, you've been cracking me up the last 2 days.
Damn storm coming to Detroit. Fuck, man. It's bad.
What are you doing? I don't know.
From now on, this is how I look in studio.
That line from yesterday
Nice.
still kills me. What are you doing? I don't know. Can you help me?
But there's no light on him. It's only the moonlight through the window as he's there. Creepy.
I don't know. Can you help me? They have me painted as a lunatic.
We
They
discovered
really
that
do.
Anthony may have some things from World War II.
I have right now 2 collectibles from that era.
So Jimmy had a scenario yesterday that just...
He's the most unstable man on his block. You know he is.
That's what we were
I
saying yesterday.
am not. I am completely stable.
How many times
I
a day
enjoy-
do you peek out from behind your curtains? Some sort of weapon.
Once in the
strapped
morning,
to your ankle.
never with the weapon, but once in the morning when I'm taking a leak, the blinds are right next to the toilet, so I kind of open them with 2 fingers and look out, just to see what kind of a day it is and see if anybody's lurking.
He lives like Malcolm X, just fucking holding a weapon.
A weapon.
Holding a weapon.
No, it's actually I hold a Wiccan, and she conjures up things for me.
Ugh.
A Wiccan.
I don't know. I said Malcolm Weccan. I'm silly.
You're wecking the whole bit, you wascally wabbit.
I got scared.
I just wanted to share that thing that you did yesterday with Bill, but whatever.
I have
it's
a
just
couple
making
of
me laugh.
Dude,
really
I'm
hard.
half listening. I'm freaking out that I'm supposed to be
Yeah, I
pneumonia
understand.
right
All right,
now.
why don't we just go back to the tape then?
Is that a yarmulke?
Yes.
Yes, some Jew brought it in for us.
Really?
And it's filled with change.
Way to paint with a broad brush, Ant.
It's filled with pennies, actually.
Jesus, soap. That's
Oh.
not very
So
nice.
this is-
No,
Wow.
it's really filled with pennies, though.
Is it?
Somebody needs to go to the Museum of Tolerance.
Right.
Good
How
point,
irritating
Bill.
is that? You can shit on any other race, and you just get, you get shit for it. They don't have to send you to a fucking museum. I think that's a little pompous.
The Museum of Tolerance.
The Museum of
You need to learn how to tolerate me.
How about you take a little trip to the Holocaust Museum?
Yeah.
You see what the people went through.
How about you go to the
And then
museum?
you make a joke.
But what do they have in Rwanda? They got a little Viewmaster. Oh, that Holocaust.
Here you go.
It's less of a budget.
Yeah, we really don't have much of a budget here. Just look, it's machetes, a lot of blood.
There you go. All right, let's get back to this. This clip show, pop
clip
culture,
show
and
stinks.
Good,
and
I'm
review.
learning.
Mariah could come back. I thought she was too crazy.
She made a big comeback this year.
I mean, you don't get much bigger than that. 8 Grammy nominations.
All right, you know
With
what?
the bad music strung through the whole fucking thing.
This show is multi-dimensional at this point. We were talking about Dick Clark being half a dick face, and now that's up on
Holy shit!
now that's up on Photoshop on whackbag.com.
They have morphed half a Hulk face, the homeless guy from the homeless shopping spree, and Dick Clark's face together to make half a dick.
Half a dick
Half
face.
a dick face.
Go to whackbag.com and go to the Photoshop section. Those guys are doing great stuff.
Gray that hair up,
figures.
though.
Huh?
Gray that hair up, whoever did that.
Cigars and Scotch. Of course.
Cigars and Scotch.
Cigars and Scotch?
He can gray that hair up in a second. He's a pro.
He is very good.
I bow to Cigars and Scotch. He does great work. Great work. Nothing but compliments today, I've decided.
Hey, you're
and
a
look
good
at
man
us,
today.
look at our little photos of us stuck on the bodies of the two little girls from The Shining.
That's great.
It's us as little kids.
That's really good.
And maybe you could you do a thing of fucking Amon Gert and Hawk? I would like to see that fucking hairdo. And
I
Amon.
saw you in a Nazi uniform on a Photoshop yesterday. I think page 14 or 15. You're up there somewhere.
14 or...
Yeah. Of Photoshop volume 58.
Whatever it is. All right, here we go.
In that 8 Grammy nominations.
I like that she's putting a few pounds on, and yet the dresses always get shorter. In her next video, she's actually bottomless.
Madonna came out with a hit CD, A Rockin' Body, and at 47 proved she's still got it.
She's old.
Madonna's hot to death.
I like her.
And so was Kanye West.
Kanye West was a really big story last year, and this year he did it again.
Selling over 2 million CDs that racked up 8 Grammy nominations.
It's smart hip-hop. It's really using music in an intelligent way.
And finally, there were those who were pop icons in 2005 for no reason at all.
Paris Hilton is like, you're famous for what exactly?
Paris is very good at being famous for being fabulous.
We love being in other people's business. I want to know who's sleeping with whom. I want to know who's wearing what. I can't help it.
They're not saying anything.
No.
They're not.
How about this? Paris is famous for being a whore, for being a hook. Why can't you really slam her a little bit? She's famous for what?
She's just famous for being famous. She's famous for being fabulous. She's famous for sucking cock and taking it in the ass on video.
And
on the internet. Yes. Good girl.
Good cocksucker.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Was that VH1?
That's why she's famous.
Was that VH1?
I have no idea.
Their fucking head of programming. I understand. I think Pop-Up Video started these type of things, and that was a fun show. It was a good show.
Entertaining, although I didn't like reading so much.
You know what, Ant? It would hurt my head.
The picture, I'm reading, I'm looking, I'm reading.
I just like the theme. Pop-Up Video.
Oh. Pop-Up Video I loved.
It was good. It was an innovative show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You got a little fact, repackage. That's all they do now is repackage things. They take the shows, they cut them up, they throw it in. Repackage.
They pay the talent $15.
That's you got paid?
The third
Did you
time
get paid for yours?
No.
I know we did one. No. We never got paid for that, right?
Here's why. Because AFTRA sucks moose dick.
Oh.
They stink AFTRA.
They're still looking for money
They're
from me.
fucking awful. They can't get cable residuals.
They don't even know that I'm not even part of them
Yeah, they do.
anymore.
They're fucking awful.
I grabbed a Sharpie with a fit, like if you gave a caveman a Sharpie, that's how I was holding it, and wrote on the after bill, "Not with you anymore," like a lunatic, shoved it in the envelope and sent it out. And then I got something back saying I needed to send something to prove that I'm no longer working at an AFTRA shop type of thing. No, you figured the fuck out yourself.
Exactly. Why should you have
I'm
to
not
provide
sending
proof?
any more money to AFTRA.
You stink, AFTRA. You do nothing for nobody.
In general, I'm pro-union. I understand the
Sure.
union thing. But, man, I mean, we had the biggest story in radio for who knows how many years, right? And we were fucked. We were so fucked. They were talking about lawsuits and arrests and everything. Now, one fucking phone call from the, quote, union to see what they could do.
Oh, or if our rights were infringed upon by the company to help shell out all this cash month
Call
after
them,
month
they
to
never
these
called
guys.
me back.
Nothing.
They're fucking terrible.
Because there was a point I was panicking pretty good. I'm like, wow, let's see, what's going on here. Nothing. But they had no problem making sure they got their dues in time.
Yeah, they do. I have AFTRA Health. I can't wait because the Louis Project is SAG. SAG is a much better union. Yes. And they wanted to merge recently. And SAG went no.
Yes,
why would we? Why would we? That's like Seinfeld.
Is that how they said it?
They did. That was exactly.
Why would we?
Why would we?
Why would we?
That's exactly how they said
And
it.
that was
Bill.
the gesture with the left hand.
All disgusted. Why would we?
Why?
It's AFTRA. We all know they stink.
We're not merging with you. Why would that help us? It wouldn't.
All right. Well, Barbara Walters did the top 10. This is a lot of fun this year in review stuff. I gotta tell you.
It's what you got to do at the end of the year. It is the law.
Well, it's good. It's great because it's so easy to goof on. Barbara Walters, top 10 fascinating people of 2005. Everybody. We're not going to do all 10.
Let's see if it's politically correct.
Just a couple highlights. We got, first up, Dakota Fanning was one of the top people, top celebrities of 2005, according to Barbara Walters. Dakota Fanning was in War of the Worlds.
Yes. She's the little kid that doesn't act like a little kid, and it's creepy to watch her.
The little kid. Yeah, exactly.
I hate kid actors.
Yes.
Aren't they the worst?
They go, yeah, John Travolta was fun to work with.
Yeah.
Like fucking 5.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
She sounds like she's 40.
We were on set, and we had such a fabulous time together working. And well, my character is sort of sad, and I learned a lot from her. You're 5 years old, you idiot. Go piss yourself.
Well, here we go.
Makes you happy they'll be on crack in 6 years.
Dakota Fanning, everyone. Doing exactly what you guys just said.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I know you guys haven't heard this. Listen to this.
Do you choose your own roles, or who does?
Well, my agent reads the script, and my mom and I think everybody kind of decides what's right for the time, but it's mostly me. Because, when you're picking the characters, I have to, really feel for the character and, be able to portray it, on film.
I fucking...
There she goes.
Whatever I was going to say would not sum it up as well as that did.
Sorry,
no,
Jimmy.
please. That was perfect. I fucking hate her, and that was perfect.
How old is she?
I don't know.
She's like
She's a cowboy
11,
hat and a garret.
She certainly
garage,
does.
whatever they call it.
That's right. Why don't you tap dance to My Little Pony for the last time, you silly goose? Give her one of these.
Oh, why not the pants down when Bill Burr's in studio?
Actually, because I had to fart badly, and I would pull him down in front of Bill.
Yeah.
It's a hot ass. He wants to see it, he can see it.
How old is
She's going to be 12 in on my mom's
there was a certain level of respect we've had over the
February.
years.
February, she's going to be 12?
Going to be 12. So
Countdown clock starts at 12,
That's right.
For
you, maybe.
all girls.
It ends there. The hotness ends in...
All right.
I like that Dakota Fanning. Shut up.
Her name just annoys me. It's such a fucking Hollywood name.
Yeah, it's real.
Another one of the top people of 2005, according to Barbara Walters, Kanye West.
Of course.
And here
Why?
he is, freestyle.
Why?
We're just giving you highlights from this dumb special.
There aren't any.
Here he is, freestyle rapping for Barbara.
I say really serious stuff that touches on social issues, racial things, and I get away with it because I hide it behind really good beats or hot lines, so I'll make you laugh to keep from crying. And I could spit a rap for you right now that you will understand also.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead.
I'm on Barbara Walters, I won't falter. Jesus walked, we took him to the altar. Much taller, not shorter. And I could talk to any reporter, turn on your recorder,
I love it.
Why do you love it?
Just record it to me, I'll buy it.
That's basically how it's going now.
Wow.
See, the reason
bitch.
why he can talk about all
Holy
that stuff,
shit.
he doesn't need to hide it. You're black.
Right.
What if no one's going to give you shit for that?
Who's going to give him shit for that?
That was awful.
Exactly.
He didn't know where to go.
And that was such a bad freestyle rap.
Barbara should have said, you know what, that was horrendous. I can see why you rehearse before
That was
you report.
really bad.
She's not brave enough to do that.
Of course she's not.
Oh, just record it, I'll buy it.
And then she laughs.
Because I'm threatened by you, but I want to seem like I'm not.
Yeah, because in her head, if she actually said, you know what, that kind of stinks, that makes her a racist.
I'll
Rather
put
than
that
just
on my
saying, you know what,
iPad.
that stunk.
That just stinks.
Record it for me. I'll buy it.
I'll buy it, see, because that's how unracist I am.
Barbara Walter, I talk to any reporter.
Maybe he should have written a rap about The View. That would have been a little more appropriate. I don't mean to be blunt. Star Jones is a big fat, he could have done something along those lines. I don't know whatever he wanted to.
Well, freestyling, why not?
This is live. It's not taped. I hope Joy Behar gets, however he wanted to phrase it. That'd be completely up to him. I'm not a rapper.
Really? Who are you to say? You're just giving him the thought starter.
Yeah, my thoughts ain't smaller. Yours are bigger. Star Jones really is a fat. I mean,
Oh,
I wish I had.
Jimmy.
No, I'm not good
you
at
have to
rhyming.
hide that within some good music.
Hey,
word. I'm just throwing out some.
Well,
I-
Kanye West talks about that fine word right here on Barbara Walters special.
I'm sure he
so
does.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
I was saying the other day to my friends that I feel, I'm not really offended by the word nigga when white people use the word nigga, but I feel offended when white people use incorrect English around me. It's like if they throw a B in the middle of their sentence, I don't be doing this, I'm like, that feels almost like, that feels equal to like what the word nigga feels like to other people.
But it's a word that I could never use.
Yeah, well, you couldn't use it because
how
you
tired
had to
is
be
this?
politically correct and you're on TV and everybody would like, they have picket signs and stuff.
More than that, I mean, it would be so offensive to me.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, my God, shut up.
Oh, that uppity nigger went and hit me on the head with a shovel.
Good for him. You know what? I like this dude. He fucking called her out.
Yeah.
The same way Pryor did, by the way, fucking 25 years ago. He fucking
I
called her out.
would never use that word. Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, because, people would be protesting and stuff. Not for a second thinking because she wouldn't want to or use it or she's thought it at some point in her fucking life. But no, because it's just so offensive
so dumb,
to me.
You can't say. Anybody can say it.
Right. Anyone can say it. It can come out of your mouth.
It's just different reactions of who can say it.
Oh, my God.
Hold it.
I saw one thing one
Next man
time.
makes a move, the nigger gets it.
See? Yes, Bill Burr?
I saw a thing one time where they were just saying someone was going, well, white people are just mad because there's something that they actually can't do. Like all of us are that fucking privileged. All
Right.
those fucking douchebags eating macaroni and cheese in a fucking trailer park. That's the only thing that they can't do in life.
Yeah. Everyone's privileged, so everyone can't say that.
Exactly. It's just easy. The government
Stop.
sends you a bag of money and a USA Today every day.
This is what a groveling worm she is. Why do you have to say that like, I wouldn't say that? It was so not pertinent to the discussion.
No, the way she said it made it seem like, she was forcing. It was so forced.
His approval.
She felt she had to say it.
If he said something like, look, all white people say that word and say it all the time, and she went, well, I can never. That's a reaction to what he said. But he didn't say that.
Not at all.
She's just a fucking groveling, mush-mouthed worm.
Can I hear it again in the context? I got to hear it again.
It's the hack question you have to say.
I was saying the other day to my friends that I feel, I'm not really offended by the word nigga when white people use the word nigga, but I feel offended when white people use incorrect English around me. It's like if they throw a B in the middle of their sentence, I don't be doing this, I'm like, that feels almost like, that feels equal to like what the word nigga feels like to other people.
But it's a word that I could never use.
What?
Yeah, well, you couldn't use it because you had to be politically correct and you're on TV and everybody would like, they have picket signs and stuff.
More than that, I mean, it would be so offensive to me.
That's bullshit. But who cares?
She had
no one asked.
She finds it offensive. It's so offensive to her.
To her.
Yeah. She's one of the special white people.
She's doing the Tyra Banks in the fat suit where she made it about her.
Right. It had to be then again about her.
It's so offensive to me.
So offensive to me.
You guys, I was so offended. Shut up.
Pryor called her out. I think it was because she did a thing where she did all her shows, and he I think 3 times did interviews.
Yeah.
And he was arrogant for the.
He was always a rough interview,
he was
man.
A motherfucker. And I think he was telling her, you say the word nigger, say it. Go ahead, say it. He was like taunting her with it. I wish I could remember what it was, but it was one of his earliest ones when he was still fucking.
I bet she used it when he left that fucking studio.
She said that he angered her. He really made her angry.
Yeah,
I mean, she said it a few times. All right, let's move on. Some of the fascinating people of 2005, according to Barbara Walters.
And how do you, I'm sorry to interrupt you, how do you not like Kanye West calling people out for using incorrect English around black people?
Yeah.
White guys do that all the time. You see them talk one way, like, hey, how are you? Yo, what's up, man? And the black guy comes over.
What's up?
Why?
Be old wigger. Be old wiggerly.
But they change their diction, like, from moment to moment.
Yeah.
It's silly. On stage, I've seen guys do that.
Silly.
Where are you from? Oh, cool. Where are you from? That little subtle, where are you from? Why?
Yeah.
The black guy won't understand you if you say, where are you from?
You've never done that, though?
Never. When I was in high school and drinking, and I wore fat laces, and I was a little,
Leave him alone.
Exactly. I got what I deserved. Chased back to my white community with guys with sticks.
Jersey wigger.
All right, we got some highlights.
It depends on how my set's going. To be honest with you, I've definitely started to bomb in front of a black crowd, and I threw in a couple, you know what I'm saying. I've been guilty of that. But I can't say you know what I'm saying, because if I said that, that would just be horribly offensive to me.
We got Michael Jackson's lawyer here. What's his name?
Mark Garagos.
Tom Messero or Messer? What is his name?
I'm sorry, Mark. Who's Mark Garagos?
Well, he was right. Didn't he bail on that case?
Not gonna work here anymore.
Well, why don't we get into the audio?
You said that you never doubted that you would win the case against Michael Jackson. Why were you so sure?
Because I thought the case was built on sand. It was a case built on falsehoods. It never should have been brought. And I really thought this jury had what it took to see that.
What do you think would have happened had Jackson been found guilty?
I consider the Michael Jackson case to be a death penalty case. I did not think Michael Jackson would have survived prison.
No kidding.
Kreskin.
That guy's a good lawyer, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a genius.
The fact is, kids went into his room. Their parents were there, too. The parents were allowed to stay over with the children. And the way it was mischaracterized and mispresented to try and get a conviction was scandalous. It was wrong.
By him right there, it was misrepresented. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the parents were there sometimes, not in the same room, and Michael Jackson was sleeping with the kids in his bed with the kids without a parent there. And this guy's now trying to paint a whole new picture, like, oh, the parents, everyone's the fucking, the police were sleeping in another bed, everyone, everything was hunky-dory. The guy's a fucking pedophile.
Look.
That's why he left the whole country.
Devil's advocate here.
Oh,
You got a cute kid. Your car's not running well. Why not? Look, Tommy, can you toughen up for one night? I don't wanna.
We'll have enough money for therapy.
But Mama, it hurts.
Oh,
Can't you lay on your stomach in the back of Mama's new Rolls Royce?
Jesus. Here's one more clip.
He was really battered emotionally and physically by this 5-month trial, and he has told me that he really loves the environment and loves the people.
Do you think that people will be able to forget this trial and the accusations?
Well, he was vindicated. He's a great human being, and I have no doubt that he'll come back musically if he wants to.
Lawyers are scum, and I know I'm stating the obvious here, but they are just such scum fucks. I hate to have to do this, but I wish his kids would be molested by Michael Jackson. Wouldn't that just be a little bitter irony for this guy?
That would never happen.
Because he would never leave him because he knows this guy's fucking guilty. Leave your kids over there. Leave your cute little cherubs over there with Michael Jackson in his island getaway where he's not even under any fucking laws anymore. God knows what's going on in that place.
Yes, he does.
He bought some island. Forget about it. It's probably the It's a Small World boats pulling up to there every fucking day, dropping a new load of little kids off. Stop. The guy's a monster. He's a fucking monster who was able to sing.
They're acting out the Sound of Music. Running up the hill, he's spinning around in a dress.
Dude, he's fucking kids on the hilltop there, just out in public now. Watch, look what I do now. He's on an island.
This
what are they
really
gonna
is
do?
Never Neverland.
It's Never Neverland. You never gonna get me for this motherfucking land.
Doing pills, taping his nose, all those young little hairless genitals. How do you not enjoy yourself? little hairless pale genitals.
Come here. They don't care. He just doles out some more cash, another boatload.
Go ahead.
No.
All right. Well, finally, we got Tom Cruise was one of the top 10 fascinating people of 2005. And Barbara Walters sat down with Mr. Cruise, and we have some highlights.
Do you regret anything you said or did?
No. No, it's truth. You look at, what has occurred over this past year, where you have the kind of labels that have been put on these psychiatric drugs. Since I started talking out about it, and since the Matt Lauer interview, over 465,000 children have come off these depressants. So I think it's exactly the opposite. It's been a very successful summer.
Him.
Yeah.
It's because of Tom Cruise.
Where'd you get this info, Tom?
Changing the world.
Where did Tom get that info? 450,000 kids came off of it. Although, I wouldn't doubt it because there's probably these rube fucking women, these housewives and moms in the Midwest that love Tom Cruise and listen to every word he says and just pull their kids off of the medications.
Tom's knowledgeable.
That's what you got?
Yeah.
Tom knows what he's talking about.
I know. Anthony, you're glib.
You're very glib.
You're glib.
You don't know the history of psychiatry, Anthony. He does.
I now understand.
Yeah.
This has been so fast with Katie. I mean, you just met her last April. How do you know so fast?
I just knew. I really just knew. It was an explosion. And she's magic. And I think that all men should celebrate their women. They should all jump on couches for them. When you find that woman, you should absolutely be unabashed about it. That's how I feel about it.
That's so sweet.
So I really mean it. I will forever be jumping on couches. And now we're going to have, children. It's beautiful.
Stop trying to take an embarrassing moment and make it like I'll present this moment as if it was meant to be that way.
I'm using it figuratively.
It was
I'll
magic.
be jumping on couches my whole life.
That's right.
That's the
Wonderful.
last thing you want to do is celebrate the woman you're with.
No.
You're creating a monster.
You're not celebrating the woman you're with.
Wait till fucking 10 years after a few kids, you'll be jumping on luggage. Because that's what she'll remind you of. Just a fucking fat silverback sitting there, not cute anymore. Stupid cold sore in her mouth.
Remember the cold sore? That was one of my highlights of 2005. Katie Holmes' cold sore.
Oh, big. It was more than just one.
That was
just covered.
Yeah.
And that was just from eating Tom's ass.
Old twister board mouth.
Maybe tomorrow.
Brand new relationship. They're just delving into everything, diving face first right into ass.
Yeah. Someone remind us for tomorrow's show. The listeners could get involved. Audience participation. The real highlights of 2005.
The real highlights.
Yeah. One of them is definitely Katie Holmes and her cold sore.
Her cold sores. Oof. Yeah, that was a little brutal.
Just start calling tomorrow morning right off the bat with that. Help us out. You have all night to think of some good ones. More audio with Tom Cruise.
Okay, the baby.
Yes.
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
No. You're
You're going to know beforehand.
Yes. I actually bought a sonogram machine.
And?
I'm going to donate it to a hospital when we're done.
Wait, you're going to do your own sonogram?
What a guy. He's amazing.
So you know whether it's a boy or a girl, don't you?
No, I don't.
Even though, but you're looking at this.
Barbara,
the
I would
sonogram.
tell you, I would say, I know if it's a boy or a girl, and I'm not telling you. Okay? And I would say that.
Could you not stop this captivating interview?
I was so just fixated on every word. He had to say he's giving it to a hospital. You know? He had to add that in.
Oh, yeah,
just to show what a great guy he is. I bought a sonogram machine. Yeah, I could do that.
Oh,
I'm giving it to a hospital when we're done with it.
I've read all about sonogram machines.
Yeah, and he's using it on her. Dr. Tom Cruise.
That is just creepy.
That sounds a little dangerous.
It's very creepy.
Yeah.
Honey, the head's big and the tongue is hanging out. Is that normal?
Yeah, maybe you should just leave that to doctors that could see if it's going to be okay or come out of complete disaster.
Yeah, you might want to know like early on. You don't want to find that out 8 months in.
No.
It's not going to be smart.
Oof, this ain't going to be good, Tom.
No. Remember how we talked about you want to do is find out in the first 3 months.
Right.
And the old foot comes out by the steps. As we call it, the old whoops-a-daisy.
The old whoops-a-daisy. Or paging Doc Martin. Paging Doc Martin. You're due at surgery at the top of the stairs. Wow.
Oh, I forgot about... treat that belly like a beanbag chair. Just sit on it. Whoops. Wow. Collapse into it and watch the game.
Visit the offices of Doc Martin.
One more clip from Mr. Cruise.
Is there a Scientology way of having birth?
Like anything, you want to be as quiet as possible. And I know there's been misinterpretation in terms of the woman can't make any noise. I mean, that's just not true.
Bullshit.
It's nutty. No. But just calm and quiet. I want Kate to be as comfortable as possible. And whatever she's going to go through, she's going to go through. And I'm going to be there.
If she makes a noise, she makes a noise.
Oh, she's going to make noise, I'm sure. You know, I don't
Is he going to allow her to have
I mean,
painkillers?
I don't know. You know, it's gonna we're going to go through it.
No medication like that.
I would,
Everything.
if I was Katie Holmes' father, I would kill this fucking guy.
Why?
Quite a paycheck.
Yeah.
He's probably making out pretty well. You whore out one of your daughters. You're fine.
But she already has money.
She has an all right career. She don't have Tom Cruise money.
Don't you fucking snub that Dawson Creek money.
Yeah, well, the Dawson money.
Right on, Bill.
Nicole Kidman. Well,
Yeah.
You're guaranteed to be a star
Set for life, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking set for life.
But you're a star. You're photographed every 5 minutes. If you're like his wife, if you're linked with Cruz like that,
Yep.
I mean, that's how famous he is. Nicole Kidman, who's
Big for the
good, but-
career.
Right. Oh, that's great. She'll do a movie with him.
That's worth having birth with no drugs.
Yeah, why not?
Finally, we didn't get to this yesterday, the Gary Glitter update.
Gary Glitter, last we left Gary, he was in Southeast Asia up on child rape charges, which carry the death penalty over there. And we're not talking any 20 years of appeal death penalty. We're talking guilty, you're dead. Hey! Dun, 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 hey! Just done. Electricity? Are you insane? They probably just lop your head off over there.
I bet you they got the
Savage
best way to
country.
kill people over there.
That's the right
Playing
way to
a
do
drum
it.
roll like in Papillon.
Yeah. Nice little drum roll, and then...
Yeah, they don't do it the sweet
Over.
way over there.
Yeah,
Vietnamese police will formally charge British glam rocker Gary Glitter with child molestation and drop an additional charge of child rape, his Vietnamese lawyer said yesterday. Police have said medical tests on girls who alleged they had had sex with the 1970s rock icon. Why is he a rock icon? He had one stupid hit. Who was arrested last month, led them to look into the more serious charge of raping children, which can carry the death penalty. There you have it.
It should.
I think there's some more info on this story today. Supposedly he paid off one of the families $2,000.
Yeah, like too large over there in Vietnam is a lot of cake.
Just $2,000 to get off the hook.
Is he done? Is he out?
Well, he's going to spend some time in jail.
Well, he still got the child molestation charge there.
Yeah.
So
Vietnam is just that whole area is known. People go there to have sex with children, and this guy can't even do that right. He can't even. He's such a creep that he doesn't even know how to go about that discreetly in a country that that's what they do over there.
Yeah. That's actually in their tourism brochure.
Right.
It's a picture of a kid crying. Fucking savage people. Protect your own kids.
He had so much child porn on his computer when he got arrested in England for it, and his computer broke, and he brought it to a repair shop, to a computer repair shop. And, like, literally, children fell out of his computer. Nude children were what was jamming up the works.
You got Similac in the J key.
Wow. This guy is a monster, a predator. He's not going to be rehabilitated by this Vietnamese justice for $2,000 to pay the family off. Get rid of him. So what? He made a
should
song.
rent out the cabana at Michael Jackson's new place.
There you go. He's going to be moving over there.
Let's go to Pat in Boston. Pat, what did you learn on the show today?
Learned a couple things. I learned that King Kong is better behaved than Mike Tyson, and that Trav is the promo homo.
All right, Travis.
I did learn that.
Josh in Arkansas.
I learned that Anthony needs an additional towel for his cock.
Todd the trucker.
Morning, guys. I learned that Jimmy has a hot ass, and Bill Burr can see it if he wants to, the lucky fella. Hey, Jimmy, are you going to be able to make it to CES?
Yes, I am going to be in Vegas with the boys, sir.
All right, good deal. We'll see you guys there.
Thanks, man.
We'll be in Vegas next week. Ben's raw ass.
Hey, I learned it's 2006 when the bank touches the chin.
That's right. Bill Burr, thanks for stopping in. I think he's going to be taking a flight. He doesn't even know.
It's what's the name of the club? It's Kickers
Kickers
in Livonia, Michigan.
Right.
For New Year's Eve.
All weekend long, starting maybe tonight,
Allegedly.
definitely tomorrow.
Yes.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday? You got to do that Sunday show too?
No.
All right, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Livonia, Michigan.
Possibly Wednesday, no Sunday.
That's
Joe
right.
will make up his mind after the show whether or not he comes.
Yeah.
Let's go to Dave in Texas. Dave?
Really?
That Katie Holmes is twister board mouth. We love you, Jimmy.
Bye, sir.
See you tomorrow.
That's it. I'm out of here.
We're doing a show within a show. Bill Burr in studio. Billy!
Hello, fellas.
Good to see you again, Bill.
What's going on?
Not much, actually. We're kind of just calling it in. We got one more show for this
Calling
year.
it in.
And then we'll regroup for next year.
Another guy jacking off on the camera had to be booted out of the room.
What's going on with that?
We're on Pal Talk, as you know. We got well over 100 and some odd people in this room here right now. A lot on camera. But sometimes guys will come in and, I don't know, they don't know the gist of the room. They see a couple of girls and decide it's time to pull their pants down, put the camera on their cock, and
start
jerk off.
jacking.
And just start jacking off.
There's about 800 listeners trying to get it up right now.
Yeah.
Going to try to...
Oh, get on here. And,
yes.
No, they will be booted. This is not a jacking. There are plenty of jacking sites you can go to on Pal Talk if that's what you're into. I'm sure Jimmy Norden, you could find his name on there on a nightly basis.
Yeah, Jim's done a little whacking in one of the rooms.
Like, I don't want anybody to know who I am. There's the appendix scar.
Fat stomach and my name. Fucking Master Reality CD near my thigh.
See some little stones in the corner of the room in the hallway.
There's celebrity photos in the
I
background.
was going to say, yeah, his wall of fame is in the background. Damn it, you got me.
Who's all those celebrities with that lesbian?
Let's go to Mississippi. We don't get calls from Mississippi
Mississippi.
often. Reno.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
What's up, Reno?
Great. Man, new listener to the XM radio. Opie and Anthony, Bill Burr, and Jimmy, you guys make me laugh all the way to work. Just wanted to tell you guys you're great.
How long have you been listening to the program?
Probably about a month.
Oh, cool, man. Tell your friends. Yeah, we got to
I
say hi to all the new listeners. A lot of people got XM for Christmas, and they're just checking out the show for the first time, so welcome aboard.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a great day.
All right, Reno.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah, we shouldn't even be working, but the satellite radio thing, everyone's opening up their Christmas presents. They got the XM. They're getting it hooked up, so they want to hear something live. So here we are.
You're not going to hear much live radio this week.
In general?
Yeah.
No.
A lot of people go best stuff.
There you go.
Not us.
Not us.
Troopers in here working.
I can't
for
even
the
get
people, man.
Phoning it in.
Right, phoning it in for the people.
I can't even get my apartment painted. I want to get my gay color taken out because the building won't allow any construction during this time.
won't allow it.
Won't allow it.
Hey, this is too bad. This just came in. Comedian Mitch Hedberg died accidentally in March of multiple drug toxicity, including cocaine and heroin. Eek, Spin Magazine reports, citing reports filed by the New Jersey Medical Examiner's Office. This is different because a lot of people believe that he died of a heart attack or heart failure.
Who believed that? No one in the comedy industry.
No.
And I know I'm a bad husband because I cheat on my wife. Like one time I met this girl and she was so horny, all she wanted to do was fuck. And then I found out her nickname was Robo-Cunt. And then last night I met this Filipino girl, but by the end of the night she wasn't Filipino, she was full of penis. I filled her belly button up with so much cum that it sank. I turned her pussy into a Snickers bar. It was packed with penis.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, Kenny.
I got flop sweat.
I like how your set has a dynamic. It has its highs and its low point. Like, you started out, people were not like laughing or applauding, but they were reacting. Right. Now you've reached that point in the dynamic where they're just not even acknowledging you're up there.
I got reaction. You know, people got to understand, excuse me, I don't do this for a living. I just do it as a goof to entertain my friends.
And the audience isn't mic'd. Like, even on the big laughs, you can hear them in the background.
Yeah.
So there probably are some laughs that we're not hearing because the audience isn't mic'd.
All right.
There was like 100 people there.
Plus the guy, he's walking the line here. This is what happens.
Yeah.
When you take chances on
Kenny's working a little blue.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
A tad.
A little blue. I would love to hear Club Soda Kenny do the Aristocrats joke.
This is PG-13.
His version of the Aristocrats joke.
I want to see Kenny go up and do these jokes clean. I want to see all the profanity removed.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be a very interesting set.
Let's get back to the set here.
One time I went out with this girl that worked at the International House of Pancakes, and when she got done with work, I hop on her ass. But I'm glad to see we got some good-looking chicks here tonight.
I hop?
You're a really hot chick. You're so hot, I bet when you were born, you burnt your mother's pussy hairs coming out. And speaking of childbirth, does the clitoris act like a speed bump when the kid is born?
That was a segue.
And she's got big kids, too, in case you didn't see them.
He got nothing on that one.
Well, it doesn't make sense. What, is she giving birth on her head? How does that work?
Yeah, why? Do you know the female anatomy, Kenny?
Oh, maybe?
Yeah, the clitoris doesn't... It's not in the place where a speed bump would be for a child coming out.
Yeah, the baby would bump the front of his forehead.
I don't know. It's like comedy.
Yeah, something like it, in that it is spoken.
Yes, there's a microphone involved.
How do you fix that joke? What if you had her slide down the taint and fall into the asshole?
Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Free.
Free advice.
Bring it up to the stage.
You can
He
use
wrote
that.
for Club Soda Kenny. Bill Burr, let's give him a big hand.
Let's continue here.
I like a chick that...
Like the guys who they'll say, this guy has written for the Tonight Show, and all it means is that he submitted jokes that they've turned down. Seriously. They just writes them in and they never use them. I wrote for the show.
Yeah.
The best example of that is Bob Gullub, who's a comic friend of ours, still says in his intro, was seen in Goodfellas.
Are you kidding?
You know Bob Gullub.
Yeah.
Here's Bob Gullub in Goodfellas. Hey, you got a phone? 2 niggas just stole my truck.
Yeah, that guy.
That's Bob Gullub. He's
In
a
the
stand-up
diner.
comic in the diner, and he
And it was on screen for what, 5 seconds? Or did he have
if you
more?
slow it down. Yeah,
Really?
it was just a quick one line. It was a funny line, and but that he's that in his credits.
Well, what's his name from Scarface?
Angel Salazar.
Yeah.
He had a real part, though. At least Angel had a real part in that.
Yeah, but
Carlito's Way.
to still use it?
Good point.
He actually had his character had a name.
Yeah.
That's another big one.
It's big if your character had a name.
Yeah,
Guy driving truck.
You're not just surly truck driver.
That's how you know you're a nobody, when you're named after your job.
Yeah.
Guy who?
Guy with mop.
Worse to be guy with mop number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Second guy.
Guy who caused mess that mop man needed to clean up as I slink out.
Let's
Number
listen.
4.
Let's listen to Kenny.
Wow. Big intro.
Exactly.
Was
he still driving it from Jersey?
You only wanted me to talk for 5 minutes, so why are you playing the music so long?
Oh, he addressed it.
Not in a very funny way.
I want to thank Patrick for inviting me down. It's the holiday season. Is everybody enjoying the show so far? Well, that'll change drastically now. In case anybody doesn't know it, I'm married. And let me tell you, I'd rather eat my own shit than be married. So my wife is always telling me I don't spend enough quality time with her. So I tied up her hands and feet and I jerked off on her nose.
I like it.
And then I pistol whipped her and fucked her in the ass.
That guy.
Yeah.
Normally I don't bother with my wife. I usually just jerk off on her pillow just to let her know I'm around.
All right. Hold on.
There's a theme here.
This is killing?
Yeah. Who said killing?
I heard Club Soda Kenny. Club Soda Kenny did some stand-up, and I heard he killed.
Here's the review. Club Soda Kenny, an One show crony and Meet the Creeps legend, stopped by the December Cringe Humor Show and proceeded to violate everyone in the audience, belting out rape and pedophile joke one after another. Kenny's performance will go down as one of the most cringeworthy sets in show history.
Cringeworthy does not mean kill.
Yes, it does. This guy's a regular on the show, and when he goes on stage, he kills.
He is not killing.
Well, let's listen further here.
It may pick up.
That's because the last time my wife said yes to me is when I proposed.
That should be a setup, Kenny.
My wife is always telling me that I'm not romantic. So to get back at her, I fucked her dog. I'm not gay or nothing. It was a female dog.
That didn't even make sense.
And I know what you're thinking. Like, I could have fucked her best friend to get even with her, but believe me, the dog was the better choice. And recently, I asked my wife to get her belly button pierced. This way, I would have someplace to hang an air freshener.
Wow. Oh, he's
Hey,
getting
you get it?
moaned.
Her cunt stinks.
How does he go home after this set?
Oh, he probably figured it wouldn't be played on the national radio show.
That's true.
You used to be safe, you know. Regular radio can't play this.
No.
Club Soda Kenny.
Good Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
Hello, everybody.
We're in the middle of critiquing your set.
Well, I can't understand the unwarranted attention.
It sounds like you had a wild set down there.
Well, you know, it was the holiday season, so I thought I'd give everybody a treat.
Wow, you are pretty rank, pretty raw.
But, you know, overall, it wasn't bad. Like, the wife stuff went over pretty good. But once I started with the rape and the pedophile stuff, then it was downhill from there.
Yeah.
Well, surprising. We got more of your stand-up, so you guys want to hear it? Or
do I?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, hold on there, Kenny.
I want this on CD.
Before my wife, I was engaged to a girl with a wooden leg, but I broke it off.
That's clean.
And you know what else is annoying? The only time my wife stops talking is when her mother starts. But I guess I really shouldn't complain about my wife. She really is the perfect woman. I mean, what other wife would lick your asshole while you fuck her mother?
Did you hear that guy just go, oh! He recoiled.
Yeah.
And they're all giving you a chance. They want to like you.
I like how they didn't give him anything on that first mother-in-law joke.
Right.
It was like from 1955 honeymooners joke. Yeah, the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
The old battle axe came over last night.
This guy writes for Henny Youngman.
Yeah.
Next guy coming to the stage.
He sounds a little bit like Rupert Pumpkin in his...
Rupert Pumpkin.
Take my wife's cunt, please.
He's got that same delivery as Rupert.
Ma!
I know.
New Mitch
This is right up there with Kid Kennedy was shot. We all know shit.
Well, that was the story they were telling everyone at the time, but it's official. It was an overdose. Cocaine and heroin.
Coke and heroin. How many people has that taken out? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
37 died in a hotel room in Livingston, New Jersey. Less than like a couple days after I met him, which was creepy. He was ready to come on our show. Gave me a big hug backstage at Caroline's. Had a great set, and we exchanged numbers, and we were going to get him on the show like that Monday or that Tuesday. And I think he died the next day, actually.
They actually quote Maureen.
Who's Maureen?
My ex-manager, and I don't know if Adam and her are still dating, but
oh yeah,
she's a comedy manager.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very lonely existence, Taryn said. Her name is Maureen Taryn. If you aren't born with manic depression, you will have it after being in this business.
Ooh. Wow.
That's uplifting.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey, join the wonderful world of comedy.
I know.
You'll love it.
It's no punchline, you know.
You're all a bunch of creeps.
That was a realistic film.
Oh, punchline?
Where Sally Field wins the big contest.
Of course she
And
does.
That was the part that was realistic.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That is the part that was realistic.
Character. I'm a housewife.
That was
Your
such a
fat
hack.
husband writes the jokes.
Such a hack movie, that punchline.
It was awful. And Tom Hanks is crying on stage, and everybody's moved. And Barry Sobel is still working. It's just fucking awful.
Barry Sobel.
Awful.
But to him.
I love the guy. We need laughers tonight. The old guy they wouldn't put in the contest. He's like, I'm not on the list. They're like, we need laughers. Like they made the old man sit in the audience.
Oh.
Which is what they should. That's where Keith Robinson's at, pretty much.
Hey, speaking of comedy, we got some audio of Club Soda Kenny doing stand-up at the Cringe Humor Show. That happened a couple weeks ago.
Good.
And I hear he killed on stage, so...
Did he?
What are you laughing at?
Club Soda Kenny.
Oh.
It's Kenny.
Why?
No,
And
I missed something. Yeah, he killed.
Oh, you thought I was laughing at Bill's sandwich?
Yeah, I didn't know what you were... that's fine.
I just looked at it
Wow.
and laughed and noticed it looks good.
Hell, all of a sudden I wouldn't take a bite. Like,
I know. What was...
like you guys fucking did.
No, I was confused, that's all.
Hazing.
I'm sorry. Okay, so it's Club Soda Kenny at the Cringe Humor Show. Let's take a little listen here.
All right, coming to the stage is a man you'll hear on the Opie and Anthony show almost every day. Put your hands together for Mr. Club Soda Kenny.
Every day.
Every day.
I love the people that use this show as their credits.
Every day?
Hear him on the show almost every day?
There
What?
are advertisements for comedians and stuff in local papers, or you'll hear a commercial on a radio show or something,
Yeah.
and their credit is that they're regular on our show, and I don't even know the guy's name. I'm like,
That's
maybe we
pretty
had him
bad.
on like one time, like years ago.
If that's your fucking credit.
I know, but it's strange.
You have
I
to
like the
exaggerate any credit you have.
Yeah, any credit you read or see for a comic is so exaggerated. There's some that you see, you know, as seen on the Tonight Show, and they mean with Carson, like it was that long ago.
You know what I